I'm here tonight with Patrick Lawrence. How's the weather where you're at?
It's a cooler day. It's been very hot, but as of right now, it's been a very nice day. It's been about 75, 78 area, so we were able to get outside and walk a little bit, enjoying the weather without sweating up a storm.
Are you from a musical family or?
I wouldn't say that musical. We have I had a few people. My cousin used to. I call him my uncle because he's like an uncle. Taught me a lot on guitar. My stepfather taught me a lot on guitar, and my grandfather would always give me, hints about singing better. So, not a whole lot of musicians, but enough to influence me.
Okay. What's your main inspiration?
My main inspiration is probably Dwight Yoakam. He's my favorite country singer of all time, and he was the reason that he was one of the people who listening to got me into songwriting.
Okay. Do you create for yourself or for your fans?
I do it for myself. I do whatever comes to my mind and whatever rolls off my tongue, and then that's what I write about. Okay. Or that's how I get the writing process going, because it rolls off my tongue, and then I just get the words and whatever song pops into my head, that I can. Any idea I get, I try to figure out a way to make it into a song.
Okay. We're gonna play your single, Dandelion Wine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my happy has a moonshine still. One of these days I'd have one too. You'll never see him wearing a frown, for he makes the best moonshine around. He travels around picking bushels by the pound of that little flower where you find on the ground. The brew that he makes will blow your mind. He calls it that dandelion wine. That dandelion wine, that dandelion wine, that sweet smelling stuff of mine. Lord, let the sun shine and ease my mind with a sip of that dandelion wine. Shut him down, but he went on and made another round. You should have saw it when they took the sip. They chug-lugged and made another trip. From in and out of town, there's people passing through, looking for a quart or a gallon or two, looking to unwind or have a good time with a mouthful of dandelion wine. Dandelion wine, that dandelion wine, that sweet smelling stuff of mine. Lord, let the sun shine and ease my mind with a sip of that dandelion wine. An old family secret that makes it divine. You'll never find any like Pappy's moonshine. If you haven't tried it, ain't it about time to get you some dandelion wine? That dandelion wine, that dandelion wine, that sweet smelling stuff of mine. Lord, let the sun shine and ease my mind with a sip of that dandelion wine. Lord, let the sun shine and ease my mind with a sip of that dandelion wine.
I know when I first heard that song, I thought of that song, Good Old Mountain Dew. I don't know if it's because of the rhythm or what?
Yeah, the inspiration from that song came from a song that Buck Owens did on Hee Haw called Corn Liquor.
Oh.
But also, you know, I guess a little bit I got some inspiration from the song The Good Old Mountain Dew because I always knew that song. I grew up playing it, and listening to it. But Corn Liquor is what really made me want to write that song.
Do you experience some stress before you go on stage, or?
Actually, I haven't been on stage much. I do get, but if I do play in front of people, I do get stress. I get this anxiety, and it makes me forget everything.
Wow.
I can only imagine what it'd be like if I was stage in front of a lot of people. I don't got a lot of stage experience as a professional musician because I'm fairly new to the professional part of it. A lot of times it was just for fun, but now it's professional. So I'm still trying to get my legs for performing in front of people because I get that stage fright.
If you look out in the audience and they look bored, how would you energize the crowd?
Well, with my music, I would get them to start clapping, or I would tell them like the title of my song, to sing it when I sing, and they call it that dandelion wine, get everybody just to say that with me, to get them into it. And of course, my songs are pretty fast too, so I don't see how anybody could be bored listening to one of those. Somebody's going to have their foot stomping or clapping or singing along,
Okay. What's next for you?
What's next is I recently today got signed with a new record label called Nine Lives Records. I will unfortunately be leaving Nashville Entertainment Weekly. They've been great, and I love TJ and Jill to death. They've been awesome, but I got presented with a new deal with that's a little bit closer to home, because it's in Kentucky, which is only about 5 hours away from me. If less than that, it may actually be closer than that. But I got signed to that one, and my music's going to be on The Orchard, which is owned by Sony Music Entertainment. So We'll see what happens. It may be a big step in my music career.
At least I caught you in time. What's your opinion about cover music?
I like cover music when it's done for like an audience, but when you put it on your own album, I think, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of covers. When I hear somebody else sing a cover, I want to hear the original. I don't want to hear somebody else sing it. So that's because I've always been a songwriter, I guess. When I sing, I want people to hear my songs. I don't want, to sing somebody else's song because it's not mine. It's not something I worked hard. I couldn't put a whole lot of effort into singing somebody else's song. So preferably, I'm not a huge fan of covers, but I respect that other people do them. But since I'm a songwriter, songwriting is my main thing. So when I sing, I want somebody else to hear my song from me, not me singing somebody else's song. Because I want my songs out there. I want my songs to be heard.
Where can people go and see your music, videos, and events?
They can go. I'm on YouTube. They go to Spotify, Facebook, iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, Deezer, a lot of places. If they go to Facebook, they just search Patrick Lawrence Music. If they go to Instagram, I search Patrick Lawrence. I should be one of the first people on the list with that name. My website is PatrickLawrenceMusic.com, so that's not, you just type that in, no spaces, no capitals, and that will bring up my website so people can find all my stuff there.
Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you.
Oh, thank you for having me.